People about this TLC. It's so funny because a lot of times, well, here lately, we been on the couch and everybody be like, shout out to TLC. Yeah, it's the Couch Chronicles and ain't no fucking limits. Now, do y'all remember when I very first started? Because, today's the 99th episode.
That's what's up.
When I very first started, I started off talking about Brittany Griner. And the whole season, I've been talking about Brittany Griner, and she's finally free. And so many people be messaging me. They like, yo, guess what Brittany was doing last night? I know you watching Brittany, and Brittany this, Brittany. Everybody love hitting me up about Brittany. So shout out to y'all. I love y'all, and I love Brittany. If y'all want her to hit me up, tag her. Tag Brittany Griner and let her know that the Couch Chronicles have been rocking with her from the start to the motherfucking finish. Like, I mean, and it's still going, but I mean, not the case, but I'm talking about from the start of her case to the end of her case. Right. Well, you know what I mean. It might not be ended, but it's kind of ended. She out, shit. So, y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles. It ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 to 9 Central Time. Sometimes 9:30, sometimes 10. You never know. So just stay with me. Okay. This Saturday, I will be live because my guest has to work all week. And the only time that they had off was the weekend. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do a Saturday. So it's going to be not my first, but, and maybe not my last, but we on the couch tomorrow. So if y'all want to tune in, you can. Today I got Meezy as my guest. His information is scrolling on the back. So if you want to, follow him and support him. Okay? I would say if you want to, follow him and support him. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. Rub that motherfucker down. Okay? You feel me? And if you're listening on Spotify, hit the like button or the heart, whatever it is on Spotify. Okay? Also, make sure you follow the pages, Couch Chronicles, No Limits on Instagram, and Couch Chronicles, No Limits on Spotify. And my main page is Negro Spelling, THA Real JANELL on IG and on YouTube if you want to watch the visual.
Yeah, go get that. Go follow her. Go subscribe. Go show some love like I did.
Period. Now, how did you hear about the couch?
My first time hearing about the couch was being approached at Hubbly Bubbly, and that was honestly one of my. I've only performed a handful of times, so that was one of my first times actually being able to do some of my songs, my own performances and stuff, and I was approached and given the idea to follow the page and watch for a few weeks and see about getting put on the show. So it's about a month or so ago. It's December now, so yeah, it's about beginning of October.
Oh yeah, I remember. I'm definitely into supporting. And I went to Hubbly Bubbly to go support one of my friends, and I caught his performance. I was like, hold on, yo, that's fire. So definitely, I love to meet new people. I love to meet new artists, and I love to hear new music for sure. So shout out to everybody watching the couches. Shout out to y'all dropping them couches. I see you.
Yes, sir.
Now, what all do you do?
I rap. It's mainly I rap and songwrite. I don't do too much on the producer side. It's a lot of lyrics for me. Whether it's something I've been through or somebody I know that I went through it, like a lot of us do it. I'm sure you know it as an artist. I mean, it's just the storytelling is the art form. So like for me, it's just that spills out of me more so than being able to hear a beat. But like I know what mood I want to be in. Like there's days where you jumping. There's days where you like, I'm finna make a club bang. And there's days where you like, I'm finna make somebody cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with your mental, you have the ability to do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially with like the passion that you put behind it. So for me, it's more so passion. It's not even like I'm trying to rap to get famous. I'm trying to rap to get $1 million. No, like just like with me, what I do on my side job, I cut hair on the side and shit. Like if I ain't have bills, I probably wouldn't even charge for that shit. And I've always said that. Like anybody who know me knows that. You know what I'm saying?
If we all didn't have bills,
if we ain't have real life shit going on, a lot of this shit I be doing off the flap just because that's just how I work. You know what I mean? So like the music, I make good music. Let me not even say that I'm an artist and I rap. I make good music. So that's my forte when it comes down to it. Shout out my boy Freaky, because when it came down to it, I met him when I was graduating high school, 2016, and he came down here from the H and shit, and then, you know, I didn't even know he rapped for the first few months I knew him, until one day we was in the garage, and a beat just came on, and he just started riding that motherfucker. I'm like, hold on. He's like, yeah, I rap. I'm like, nigga, what? He's like, y'all got a song too, and I got the song on my phone. I still got it, and it's old as fuck. Probably ain't never even came out, but I bumped that shit, like, and I'll be on that song like, bro, nigga, you cold. And then some shit happened. Feds hit him with some shit, nigga. My dick, nigga, went did some time and shit. So, but I always told him when I first linked with him, I said, my nigga, I'm gonna get you in the studio. We gonna do some music. I said, 'cause I love this shit, nigga. And the way you rap, it's gonna make me do some crazy shit. And I said it, and that was 2016. It's 2022 now, you know what I'm saying? So that was years ago. And now, like, he done got out. We done did hella shit, but he don't necessarily be on that shit, you know what I'm saying? But when it come down to life lessons, learning shit, learning temperaments, and like the way to move as a person, how to become a better man and shit. That's my guy. Like, right. I can go to him for anything. Like, I done borrowed some racks from him for sure. But we got that solid of a relationship on my upcoming and shit. He ain't never lost a dollar he done gave me. He ain't never lost it. He done got more of it back, if anything, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just more so, like, niggas like that, they are my motivation as to why I do what I do. So, solid people, a solid foundation to support, that's why I make good music. That shit makes you, like, it makes you appreciate life.
Yes, definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
So I'm more appreciative of the shit that I done been through to get me here, and the people that done helped me get here than I am of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Right. My process was a lot more, it was a lot more heartfelt than I thought it was ever going to be. You know what I'm saying? So.
Now, you mentioned storytelling in your raps. Now, there's some people that don't believe in writing and talking about somebody else because they don't feel like that's being real. There's some people that believe that. But I've wrote Take It There behind, I watched somebody's relationship, and I wrote the whole song about their relationship. And every time people hear it, they be like, girl, I know he was going through some shit with your man. I wasn't, actually. Girl, I was talking about I was talking about my homegirl and her husband, what they was going through.
No, for real.
And I seen that shit. So I believe in the same thing as what, but tell me your view on it. Like,
I mean,
how can you capture somebody's, or do you get their permission, or do you just do it? Because I didn't get their permission. I just did it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, honestly, like, with a lot of things that you want to do that's going to make you who you are, you have to do without permission. And people ain't going to agree. A lot of people ain't going to agree to that, but the people who got where they needed to be in life will agree. Because you got to cross some barriers, you got to step on some toes, you got to do some shit that you don't want to do sometimes to get where you have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because some people don't got your best interest.
Right.
You gonna meet some people that ain't there for you, and they might, man, come on, I got you, my nigga, come on, hey, come fuck with me. And then 2-3 weeks or a month down the line or on the back end, then nigga eating off you or some shit like that. That type of shit I'm conscious of. So that's why I say I don't really fuck with people. Like, if I'm gonna go anywhere, if a nigga call me tomorrow from 1017 or whatever, I'd rather fuck with South Coast, because I fuck with Tuesday music and shit. So that's who I'm trying to reach out to. That's my forte. They reach out to me tomorrow and say, we got a 360 fucking $5 million deal. I'm not gonna just say yeah because the money sound good. I'm gonna call my boy Mark and tell him what the fuck I got going on. Like, man, this sound good. I want to hop on it, but something don't feel right, because honestly...
Right, because they going to be like, but I'm going to need you to take out your... Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and give you $300 billion.
Like, some crazy shit, but I got to do some...
But you got to knock off somebody that you love.
I got to do some wild shit to a motherfucker I fuck with. And me personally, I don't fuck with that shit, nigga. Like...
Yeah.
deep in my heart, is one person I feel like I know that I just be like, you know what? You my peoples, but nigga, fuck you. It's one person in my family I know for a fact I'd be like, yeah, they can, nigga, however you want to do it. Like, I want to watch. Let me be there. Like, there's one of them in my family, and I ain't going to speak on it, and they know why, but.
That's some deep shit.
And I would never say that about anybody in my family that I truly fuck with. But I done been crossed to the point of no return. So it's this one person I just really can't even get down with no more. And that just is what it is. But
well, I guess you're getting that $300 billion deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that money, and I'm gonna feel hella good, and I'm gonna put it out there. But at the end of the day, with people that I truly fuck with, nah, I can't. Nigga, I'll be right back at the crib on my own studio, making my own fucking songs and shit like that before I sell out. I ain't never been no sellout, ever. I ain't never ratted on a nigga. I ain't never, man, I don't know, I almost threw my freedom on the line for a nigga that I fucked with. You know what I'm saying? We don't even talk to this day, but I did at the time because we was rocking like that. But it ain't even like we don't talk like because it's on some beef shit. Just nigga got shit going in life, you know what I'm saying? Let him move on and shit, you know. We just grew apart, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's all love still. I always show love forever because I love to see anybody I done came up with, fuck with, grow up with. I love to see people doing good. That shit's motivational.
Right, definitely.
I don't understand how niggas can hate on a nigga that's doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing.
Right.
But then when a nigga out here locked up and shit or in jail or something, y'all like, man, this nigga he always in jail. We ain't never seen him free. We always posting about this nigga. I'm not one of them niggas, so I don't want to be around nobody like that. I don't fuck with niggas like that. I don't cut homies off because they don't leave the certain shit alone. Because I told them, like, nigga, I see a lot of different shit for the people I be around. And, nigga, if you ain't willing to help yourself or be a nigga that's going to be about your word, then what I look like standing next to you, my nigga, my great-granddaddy, rest in peace, he always told me, like, you are the company you keep, you know what I mean?
That's
so, like,
true.
I'm not ever gonna try and keep no foul-ass company or some niggas that's gonna be on some shady shit with me and be like, whoopty bam, like,
that's so real.
I fuck with you now, but, man, that shit just was sticky at that time. Like, nah, cause, nigga, I'ma rock with you how I rock with you no matter how anybody see me. So, I mean, I don't know. I just be viewing shit differently, but I feel like that's another reason why I end up being a loner at the end of the day, because not everybody gonna view shit how you view it.
That's true. Not
everybody gonna respect boundaries or respect people's morals. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that people don't think about. They just think like, oh, we just here to just vibe. Nah, like I'm a thinker. Like my brain be going all day long. I need to be like, why you falling asleep so fast? Bitch, I'm been thinking. I've been in deep thought all day. Nigga. Like anybody that know me know that's some real shit. Like if
you
I
get
sit,
exhausted.
Yeah, like, and it don't even be like I be moving or nothing like that. Like, I just literally be doing so much shit. I try to stay with some money in my pocket. I'm always thinking about ways to make money. I'm thinking about ways to get rich, ways to make an LLC. Like, it's bigger shit out here than fucking saying, nigga, I was on the block last night, made like 600. That shit lame, nigga. Niggas was doing that shit in the 90s, bro. Like, y'all trying to keep them trends alive. That shit dead, my nigga. Like, where the niggas that's getting big bread off of legal shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I put that shit in my songs, and I said, like, the companies, when you die, the company you was working for, they still gonna prevail. Like, nigga, they not worried about you. You gonna help them niggas make millions and help their pockets stay fat, bro. That's why I don't believe in working for the next motherfucker. That's why if I go to a job, niggas like, cut this. Bitch, you kiss my ass. I'm gonna go to another job that ain't worried about this shit, man. I'm not cutting my face for you. I'm not gonna change how I look because you don't like it or because y'all's policy.
They told me to take this out.
That,
they
nigga,
say you want to work here, you gotta take that out. You gotta
it was nice meeting you, my lady. See you later.
I don't even do that. I'll just politely walk out.
Fuck all
that. They don't have to remove my jewelry.
Nigga, fuck that. No. This is who I am.
I don't need this job.
When I say I'm is who I'm is, and that's how it is. That's how it go. Like,
y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles. It ain't no fucking limits, okay? I got Meezy on the motherfucking couch. Yo, he a Gemini. He got a lot to say. Now, let me tell y'all something. Every Gemini I know is like this. They love to talk. I love it. That's why, look, that's why when I asked him what his zodiac sign was, my sister, me and her could talk for hours.
And we on that TLC, man.
Okay.
Shout out to that TLC.
Yeah,
we on that
shout out to the
TLC.
TLC.
I'm gonna get another one of them.
Do you feel me? Yeah.
I think of my boy Q Watch. You already know we be on.
Y'all don't know nothing about that, but like
shots in the bud. You feel me?
Now, do you feel your music is influential in a good way or a bad way?
I don't feel like it's influential. I feel like my music is motivational because I was thinking about this on my way over here listening to a song. Matter of fact,
I got you.
my song was called Better Me, and in the song I was saying, and I'm gonna say these lyrics quote for quote. I said, I feel like the devil got a hold of me. I know I'm a sinner. I done got uncomfortable to get in my bag, and it's just the beginning. Niggas thought I wouldn't prevail and make it out of the system. A few years later, nigga done changed, done with the grinding and gritting. I used to slide with extensions, now I just slide on my pivot. The way I ride with the glizzy, I can't reside where you live in. Nothing but crime in my city. Like, just little shit like that I be thinking about. And I was just sitting there thinking, like, God damn, like, I really have came a long way. Like, I did feel like the devil had a hold on me. Because, like, even before I had my kids, I was going through bullshit on bullshit on bullshit. And I'm just like, bro. Like, even my nigga Mark, no, like, I called him one day crying because I was just so frustrated. I'm just like, my nigga, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, bro, I'm trying everything I can to even just be this nigga for, not even for anybody, for myself. And I feel like I'm just digging myself in a hole and ain't going nowhere. Like, it ain't no progress and shit. Like, I remember that conversation vividly, and he like, bro, you just got to keep going, nigga. Like, shit gonna get hard, life gonna get fucked up and shit, bro, but don't give up. Like, and I was in tears, and I was just fucked up, just like, bro, I can't take this shit no more. Like, bro, I don't even understand what I'm doing.
When did you get to your breaking point? When did you feel like you got to that point?
Man, I've been there a couple times, but it's been at different times for different reasons, and it hasn't been as severe until the last couple times. So, like, first time was in high school. You know, I go through shit. You know, I was a fuck up. I was getting expelled. I was ditching school. I had hundreds of absences before I was even in 10th grade. Like, got a few felony charges and shit because I was always smoking and ditching school and shit like that. But I always had my grades done and shit. I was cutting so much hair and making money and shit. My work stayed done, but my attendance never matched up. So I always got caught up behind that shit. And then I thought my first breaking point was gonna be when I was going through shit with my moms and shit, and I was staying on the streets or whatever, and I guess you could say ran away because I was in punishment and I just wasn't going for what the fuck it was supposed to be.
Why was you on punishment?
Because I had just got arrested for some weed shit, and I was supposed to be at the house, and I got caught up because my mama came home early from work. I was supposed to be meeting the cable nigga. She called me playing a fast one. Like, yeah, did you meet the cable dude? I'm like, y'all, nah, he ain't came yet. I'm at the house chilling right now. Like, nah. She like, oh, okay. Well, I'm at the house right now. I'm like, damn, okay. So she like, bring your ass home with the bed. I'm like, man, fuck. So I was with my sisters and Shay, TT, my sister Sassy, and my nigga Art. And we just get some food or some shit. But I literally just got expelled and arrested and released like 2 hours before this. And I'm at the house like, y'all niggas come pick me up. I know y'all at lunch right now. Come pick me up. Like, I'm hungry. Like, come get me. So they came, and that's how that shit happened. And then me and my mama got into it, and it was just me and her in the house. And then I was just like, she just said some shit, and I was just fucked up, man, and shit. And I just was like, shit, I ain't asked to be here. And that just fucked me up, and I left. And I was on my own for a minute and shit, so I wasn't tripping, but I mean, it was like I put myself here, so I gotta ride this for now, trying to make it work, you know what I'm saying? I did it for a little bit, like a couple months or some shit, but
when did you know you couldn't make it work anymore?
It was like 2 months in, and I was at the homie house, and this nigga was going through it too. I'm like, man, goddamn. Like, man, fuck. Like, so
right.
Shit, he was going through it, and he's just like, man, bro, like, this is part of life or whatever. And I'm just like, man, I ain't even trying to live like this. So I ended up going back to my mama's house, but I was still going through court shit at the time and all that. So by that time I got done, I was going through court. They put me on probation and all that. And I ended up staying with my pops. And I went back to go stay with him. you know, to stay with him, I had to have this talk, you know, like man talk finally, because I was like finna turn 17 and shit, or just turned 17. And he like, you stay with me, you gonna have to get your shit together with the band, go to school and all this shit, like finish your course shit, and you get in trouble, your ass is gone. Like, yeah, he like, you fucked this up, I don't, shit, you on your own. I'm just like, all right, bet. So literally, my senior year was the only year that I actually went to school, did my schoolwork. I was a captain of the drum line. I was like,
that's what's up.
I was working. I was going to fucking court classes every Wednesday. I took two full years of school in 16 weeks.
Foot down.
And I was just like, shit, I'm gonna just thug this shit out, because oh my God, I'm not finna graduate with the niggas behind me. I'm not finna be roasting me next year. And that was my main thing. Like, I'm not finna graduate with niggas that's in 10th grade already. Right. Nah, fuck that shit. So I thugged that shit out. I took 16 or 17 classes in 1 year to graduate.
Damn.
But I got that shit. So that was like my breaking point. That was when I was like, nigga, I was just looked at like a piece of shit, and I just did that shit. I can do anything. Right. So that was when I realized, you know, don't ever give up on yourself, bro. Like, if anything, niggas gonna look at you how they look at you, but don't ever give up on yourself. Mm-hmm. So that's what I try to keep in mind at the end of the day, is try not to let myself get in so big of a rut that I'm like, man, I'm just fuck all this shit. Just give up on all my dreams and all the progress I done came. You know what I'm saying? So for me mentally, my breaking point was feeling like that I was going to give up on myself in the time that I was going to change my life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So never giving up when it's too early.
Right. Now, you used to work in OKC jail. Tell me a little bit about your experience.
It's a crooked-ass place. Crooked beyond crooked. They some savage motherfuckers in there. Like, they treat you one way, and then, like, you go to work and shit. I mean, like, for real, by my first day, nigga, you already see, like, these niggas is not, they none of this shit by the book. Like, nigga, my first night, somebody tried to hang themselves. 2 weeks after that, I got into my first use of force, which is a fight.
So what was that about?
Dude wouldn't go to his cell when we brought him off the elevator to go to medical, because he was like, and this is them still trying to train me or whatever, so we brought him off the elevator. You know what them hoes look like. He was going to Baker. And the lieutenant was telling him to go, and he wouldn't go. He was like, I don't know what pod I go to, and start playing dumb. But I had my gloves on. They had like some like Teflon grip on them, so like if you were to punch a nigga, it would like scratch you pretty much. And we was getting ready to go, and the lieutenant was like, man, come on, like just like a little friendly gesture, like, man, come on, don't be extra. And dude, like, nah, nigga, what's up, man? This is my first fight, my first thing with any inmate. I've been trying to be cool the whole time. It's my first time really getting into it with a nigga. So I get on that bit, and I'm like right behind him. I'm standing like literally right, like just to the left of this nigga. And he like brush his shoulder, dude start doing all this. And I literally just fucking, like, it was just an instinct. I just do. And then the lieutenant was just like, you can't punch him, you gotta like restrain him. I'm like, gosh. Said, bro, I'm from the streets, bro. You don't take that shit with, you can't take that shit with, you gotta beat them niggas up, bro. Like, that nigga big, bro. You gotta hit that nigga for real.
Oh my God. Did you get wrote up for that?
No, he didn't write me up because it was also my first use of force. I'm with the shift commander, the dude that's running the jail and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And he was aware that it was just like a fight or flight situation, and the way I went about it was, you know, without me there, they would have been wrestling with him a little bit longer because I did some extra shit to help them get that nigga in handcuffs. But that's when I realized, like, this some crooked shit, because we all sat there and talked to each other to lie about the reports to turn in to the sheriffs. So that's when I started peeping game, like, okay, so y'all be doing what y'all want, and y'all conspire on what the fuck the story gonna be to make it be okay. I was like, okay, so that's the type of shit we on. So that's when I realized, because then when the dude tried to hang himself, buddy the dude that was training me put some OC on the ground, the spray, the pepper spray and shit, and wiped his hand in it. And the nigga like, look, nigga got a noose around and a sheet around his neck. I done crossed his arms to get him to stop pulling this shit. And dude done pulled the shit off his neck. Now I got him in handcuffs. he got a handful of spray and shit finna wipe it in buddy's face. Like, if you don't chill the fuck out, I'll wipe this shit all over you. And I'm just like, what kind of shit? I'm like, nigga, what? So that's when I peep game. Like, alright, I'm in a crooked ass place and I just gotta play my role. Cause if not,
it's not even really that I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? Cause I did time and I know what it is, and I especially know how Oklahoma County is. So, damn. Now, what was the worst thing that happened to you working there?
Probably, I got into it with these two dudes in A. Baker. It's a little pod and shit's I think it's the neighborhood pod. I don't know. I can't remember for sure. But I always got into it with shotgun and Hoover niggas for sure. That was always in it. I don't know why. It just always ended up. I was always into it with shotgun and Hoover niggas. But this particular day, I was just going in there. I was trying to feed everybody, pick up all the trays, and do the meds at the same time. And I was going to do all my favorites while I was doing the meds.
Did you say your favorites?
My favorites.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Everybody that was asking me shit, I was going to get all that shit done while I was doing meds because that shit take the longest. So I was just telling niggas, like, let me do this shit. I got you as soon as I'm done. I'm finna kick as soon as I'm done. Kick me and pick up the trays. So these two niggas in this one cell, 33, kept asking me to use the bathroom. And in the county, you got to use cell 11 to use the bathroom because it's the only open one that you can really shit in the pod or whatever, and you can, like, get some privacy. So these niggas asking to use the bathroom. I'm like, nah, I'm going to let y'all go whenever I kick. They on some other shit. They like, man, tripping or whatever. I get to their cell when I'm kicking trays and shit, and they push out, which means they just done busted out their cell and did what the fuck they wanted to. I wasn't tripping. I was just like, all right, bet. I ain't got time for this shit today.
Right.
I got on my radio, call for a refusal to lockdown. I said, man, refusal to lockdown, A. Baker. I said, y'all want to be extra? I'll be extra too. Boom, refusal. Kept doing my shit. They came in there, shut the pod down, got the niggas back to their cell and shit. And as they going back to their cell, the orderlies, trustees, for niggas who don't know what an orderly is, the orderly hopped in that bitch. His name Norm. I ain't gonna name drop like that. But yeah, he was in that motherfucker. He was talking to the dude or whatever, and he said, what happened, bro? Like, what happened, bro? He like, man, I was just trying to use the bathroom, but niggas want to act like bitches and shit. And I'm like, all right. He's like, yeah. He said, yeah, nigga, I'm talking to you. You wanted to be a bitch about niggas using the bathroom like you don't know what we got going on. I'm like, bro, like, and now I'm mad because I'm like, bro, I'm always cool with y'all niggas.
Right.
Now
you from the streets.
Now
so
you
like,
want to be extra, my nigga. I was like, all right, bro. I was like, bro, take your bitch ass in your cell since you got so much shit to say, bro. And he went in there, but he like, as he going in there, he talking shit. So I like shut his cell. He put his foot like in the crack. So I slammed the door on his foot, and he like, nigga, you better watch who the fuck you fucking with. Then I mushed the door shut again with him like trying to push against it. I muscle it shut. Then his homie, I forget, his homie still downstairs. So now I'm just like, nigga, yeah, talking shit to him and say, I'm like, yeah, like, nigga, shut up. You gonna be in there all night. Like, yeah, now you ain't got shit. You ain't getting your trays.
Right.
You gonna wait till breakfast to eat, all that other shit. And I wasn't tripping. And I was finna walk downstairs, go do my other shit. And as I went downstairs, his homie walked around somehow and went back upstairs to the cell. That nigga say, cuz you ain't have to get on one with the homie like that, da-da-da-da-da. Cuz you know how shit go when the laws ain't in here. That's what they call the lieutenants and shit. Like, you know how we get when the laws ain't in here. Da-da-da, we'll piece you up, cuz we'll kill you, nigga. I said, oh, you what? So I came up out my shirt. I took my belt off. I took all my kickers off. I took my undershirt off. I'm in the middle of the pod with my skin.
Oh, you was
on.
that video that went viral on Facebook.
Nah, it wasn't big. Nah, but I was in that bitch with no shirt on. I was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about nobody in here. Y'all niggas think y'all can whoop my ass. I said, bro, you come down right now. We can get down for real. I was like, because I'm be on the same shit with y'all niggas when ain't nobody else in here.
Right.
Said y'all wanted to be extra and act like kids, so I'm treating y'all like kids. And that's just all that was. So then, like, right before the riots and shit that I was telling you about on my last day. That day was the day that they put me in the office. Like 2 weeks later, they put me in the office. Like, yeah, we've been hearing threats of them gonna kill you. They gonna beat your head with trays and this and this and this. I'm like, y'all must not know what really going on my floor, because I got respect from a lot of these niggas in here that y'all don't get respect from, because all y'all do is talk shit and don't do shit for these niggas. I do my job and I allow them to do the shit that y'all don't, which is why I have so much respect. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. And they like, no, we got to put you on a different floor. And I'm working on 8. They call that shit the gladiator floor. That's what they put me on when I first started working there. So that was what I worked the whole time working there, was the toughest floor in the jail. So I wasn't tripping on none of that shit. My nigga, them some threats. Like, man, I'm not, bro, I'll beat the shit out of one of these niggas. Like, I might be small, bro, but I'm really with the shit, my nigga. Like, don't even try that.
Right.
So they put me on that shit, and that's what happened that day. And that exact day was my last day at the county. So that's just how that shit happened.
Do you feel like you used your authority to your advantage that day, though?
Nah, not even that. As far as the situation went, it was more so like I used my authority to control the situation without it. It wasn't supposed to go how it was that day with me coming out my shirt and shit, because they know how I am. I had been there for almost half a year. Like that was like my 6-month mark. You know what I'm saying? So I had been there. Y'all niggas knew me. Y'all know I be fucking with y'all. I let y'all niggas take showers at night, and I ain't even supposed to do that on my shift. You know what I'm saying? So it's little shit like that. It's like I be bending the rules for y'all, and y'all gonna act extra with me. It's like, all right, now I ain't gonna fuck with y'all niggas no more. And it's just, that's how you gotta do it. Like prison, like jail policy. You already know how that shit. The jail policy is way different. So it's like, my nigga, I'm being that cool ass CEO. You can't.
Anybody that's watching that was in the pen with me, he pulled a Mr. Jackson. Y'all know when Mr. Jackson, he been cool with everybody, but when a motherfucker piss him off, it's y'all want to act up. Yeah.
So that's all it was. It was like, you want to be extra? Like, all right, I'll be extra with you. And that's just all it was. And then they was like, and I told you, they brought me in there 2 weeks after that shit happened to separate me and put me in a different pod.
Did you have any fear? Like, was you scared at all?
You can't be scared, because at the end of the day, they regular people. They want regular shit. They want to be respected at the end of the day. They want to be able to take showers. They want to be able to eat food. They want to be able to watch TV. They want to read their magazines to the best of their ability. They want to do regular people shit. But we supposed to technically not let them do half this shit because of what? What's the reason why they can't have magazines?
Right.
Nigga locked up.
Because they don't want them to jack off.
Nigga locked up for 5 years. Why he can't look at some ass? He ain't seen a pair of titties in 1,000 days, nigga. What you talking about? Like, what you... Y'all tripping on a picture?
Right.
The woman ain't in here. You know, it's just little shit like that just don't make sense to me. So I ain't never really fuck with it. Bro, like I'm telling you, I walked in on niggas making hooch. I walked in on niggas smoking. I walked in on niggas using the extension cords from the roof to heat the fucking the desk up to make a burrito. Man, make me a burrito. I ain't tripping, nigga. That shit it smell bomb. Like, make me one. Like, that's better than what I just brought y'all niggas for dinner. Like, hook me up with the spread. Like, I'm not tripping on none of that shit, bro. I'm just here to get a check. They can fire me, nigga. I'll be here with you if anything. But
now tell my viewers about your first of all, if y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles. It ain't no fucking limits. I got Meezy on the motherfucking couch, y'all. He is I love his energy. Now, tell my viewers about your last day at the county.
So my last day was supposed to be my first day on a punishment / correctional, some shit that I did. I fucked up on when I got into that shit with them niggas, and they put me on a mental floor with less people, and I got like 24-hour watch, and I can't leave a pod type shit. The riots and shit happened May 31st, 2020 or whatever. That's the night that shit happened. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I hear all the shit going on outside. The radio is going crazy in the jail and shit. They talking about they need help, blah, 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 blah. People downstairs breaking windows and shit. And I had a clean whip.
Breaking windows?
Oh, yeah, they broke all the windows out the bottom of the jail. All the windows out the captain's offices, all that shit was broke.
Who broke them? The jailmates?
No, the people outside that was rioting. They was throwing rocks. That's why I was trying to get my car. I got a fucking bright-ass white Charger with some clean-ass rims on this bitch.
Right.
Hell yeah, they gonna try and break that motherfucker when they get through the gate. So I'm like, man, just let me move my car. That shit going on for like an hour and a half with me arguing back and forth through the radio with a nigga.
So before you asked them to move your car, how did you know to move your car?
Cause I stayed on the radio. They
Well,
called
why did
on the
you?
radio.
Okay, did they tell you to get off the radio?
Yeah, they called on the radio and it's like all traffic, go to channel 3 because we all supposed to be like the entire jail is supposed to be on channel 1. They say all traffic, go to channel 3. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? That's a distress call. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay on this motherfucker shit. What the fuck going on? Shit, so I stayed on that bitch. They say they reporting rocks being thrown at the building, people rioting, starting fires, trying to get in the gates and all this shit. So I'm like, damn, all right, my car out there. I just want to move my car. Like, let me put that bitch in the maintenance shit underground or something. Like, they like, all right, I go down. I call on the radio. I'm going back and forth for a fucking hour and a half.
But they probably in their head like, wait, he ain't even supposed to know.
They not even worried about that. It was just the fact that I was just like, I wanted to move my car and I was trying to leave a pod that I was supposed to stay in. That was their biggest thing. And I was supposed to stay in this pod. And I wasn't caring about that shit. I'm like, these niggas gonna be okay for 10 minutes, nigga. I got a buzz through 2 doors and I'm going downstairs, moving my car 200 feet and I'm coming back. 200 feet?
And what they say?
No, I ain't fucking with it. You got to wait. We gotta get
How many hours did you have to wait?
It was a total pretty much like an hour and a half. I wasn't gonna wait no longer. You niggas ain't finna tell me what to do with my own shit. Y'all didn't have me, and I'm damn sure not gonna die with y'all niggas. So yeah, I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do it anyway. So that was just what that was. And yeah, I left. This shit started about 11, 10:30, 10:45. Shit, I left that bit like 12:05 because they told me to wait till 12 and they was gonna give me a relief to move my car and nobody came. I said, nigga, 12 o'clock come, I'm leaving. Nigga, I left at 12. Shit, whoever the fuck was up there. Shit, y'all, people up there.
So you got in your car. Did you move it and go back in?
I was finna move that bitch and go back in, but I remember that nigga said on the radio, if I step outside, I ain't got a job. Shit. I stepped outside, my nigga, I'm going home. Fuck you talking about? Shit. My niggas out here, my folks out here rioting and shit. Y'all got it. Have fun. Like, y'all.
So what connection did you have with the rioters?
My mom and them protested and shit. And they believe in that shit, and I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be one of them niggas because a lot of people don't agree with the way I think when it come down to shit like this. I'm not gonna be one of them niggas that's just like 100%, 150% pro-black. I'm not, because a lot of the shit that we do as black people, I do not agree with because we gotta change our ways to be able to be considered better for ourselves, to make ourselves seem better. You know what I'm saying? So like, people be so quick to say fuck the police. You can't always say that. It's some police out there that'll break their fucking neck to save a nigga life, even if he got shot by somebody else. It's some people it's some police out here that'll go out that way to air your tire up because you broke on the side of the road and you've been sitting there getting passed by helicopters for 2 hours. You can't say that. Like, it's little shit like that that means something. Like, not all police is bad police, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's only 20% bad cops. Hell no. It's a goddamn handful of them that's fucked off.
Right.
But it's a small handful that still do the job like they were supposed to. So you can't just say that. Because at the end of the day, when we in the streets doing our street shit, and Lil Ricky on the corner getting knocked off for some shit because he got 11 bands in his pocket, who the fuck y'all call first?
Right.
You don't go call the homies from down the block. Y'all take that nigga to the hospital and y'all call the police. Y'all making statements and shit. Like, y'all being indiscreet with y'all statements and shit, but y'all not. That's just the shit that I believe in. So you can't always, I can't say that it's always just Black Lives Matter. Because everybody lives matter, my nigga. But at the end of the day, the decisions you put yourself in, you know what I'm saying? Like the choices you decide to make, that's going to decide your fate. That's what God going off of. So that's what I'm living off of. What the fuck God gonna see? I don't care about how y'all niggas see me. If I went to go pick a nigga up in an Uber, he said, man, can you stop at the bank? And the nigga come out with a duffel bag, a ski mask, a fucking AR and some more shit. I'm like, nigga, what the hell? And I get pulled over behind that shit. Nigga, I'm singing like a bird.
Oh my God.
My nigga, I don't know this nigga. This nigga just hopped in my whip. What you talking about? What you, nigga, he said, take me to The 10th in Portland, my nigga. We supposed to be going here. This nigga said stop at Tinker.
Oh my god.
Nigga, yeah, his white motherfucker had a mustache. Nigga had some glasses. He had some Tom Ford shades on. Motherfucker polo jacket. I think he said his name was Ricky.
Yo, this nigga on the TLC.
My nigga, like, nah, but that's some real shit. Like, that's the type nigga I am at the end of the day when it come down to some real shit. If I ain't do it, my nigga, I'm not, nigga, I ain't saying, nigga, I ain't got no parts in that shit. Nigga, I wouldn't hold shit, bro. Nigga, nah, hell nah, I ain't.
Ooh.
And even if it's like for my niggas, though, I don't know shit. Because I don't know what them niggas did. I can't tell you what he did.
Right.
If I was with a nigga and he did some shit at 9 o'clock last night and I left that nigga at 9:15, yo, I don't know what the fuck he did, bruh. He his own person.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I was showering. You want to go scrape the fucking samples in my shirt, in my tub, in my dead skin? I was at home. I was chilling. I was on a game playing Call of Duty or some shit, man. I was kicking it like... I ain't gonna never put nobody in a fucked up situation. I ain't gonna never put myself in a fucked up situation. And I ain't gonna never, ever ride for no fuck shit.
Right.
Ever. I don't believe in that shit.
That's so real.
I got some solid morals, and that's just the shit you gotta stand on to be who you is in the world. And people gonna show you who they is, no matter what. And I just believe that you can't never just... You can't never go off the vibe a nigga show you.
Right.
I could be in your face right now, but I could be on my phone doing some shit like this or whatever. And somebody come kick the door in. And you like, nigga, what the fuck?
Oh, no, I've seen that.
Little shit like that. Like, I'm always watching the shit that people ain't looking at. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just you got to always be aware of everything going on. That's why I hate people that come around me and ain't aware of their surroundings. Because I done been in some fucked up situations like, Gang June. He shot that video at Lake Hefner and shit. A little situation happened at there. Like, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make this very fucking obvious. I don't know who the fuck my ops is, because I done some shit in my day, but this particular day, nigga, I had some ops watching, and I was peeping the vibes, but I came with one of my homies that you met at the HB. I was with him. We walking back to our car. We parked far as fuck. So when the video shoot was over, we had a little mob ahead of us to go back. I had my strap on me and shit. I wasn't tripping or none of that shit, but nigga, we was walking back, and I noticed this nigga in this blue Ford and shit. He was like driving hella slow because the traffic was going slow and shit. But he was like, there was no way this nigga was not staring at me. And he had his window rolled like halfway down, like where you like always see like this. I swear to God, on some movie shit. And I'm looking and I'm like, maybe I'm tripping or something. Maybe I'm not tripping. But we walking this way and the cars is going this way. So it's like at least this much distance. So we got to pass each other like this type shit. From his on the street and me on the sidewalk. And nigga, he staring at me for like a cool 2 minutes. But by the time he get out of my view, his window finally come down and he like hanging out the window looking back. And I'm looking like, nigga, who is this? But I turned around and clutched like, nigga, y'all wanna... I promise you, them niggas can lock me up right now, but I will see tomorrow. Like, I don't give a fuck how you feel about this shit. What you think I'm about, or how you think
I'm air that bitch out.
I swear to God, all 20 of these bullets was finna go in that car, and I wasn't finna. Y'all niggas was finna stop moving. I promise you. I don't go to the gun range for no reason.
Ain't fucking playing.
And I don't fuck with niggas for no reason. I just the type nigga I am. Like I don't be on that shit. Like niggas go shoot guns and shit to look cool and be posting videos and all that shit. And go to the gun range and I don't go to the gun range, my nigga. I don't go to the gun range to be playing around with y'all niggas, my nigga. Because when y'all niggas is airing y'all little 30 clip out and y'all making a scene and it's sounding good and looking cool, my nigga, I'm going to shoot about 2 or 3 of them bitches and it's going to get quiet. I promise you. I just don't get down like that. I'm just not that type nigga. So I just don't fuck with people and shit like that. That's why I say, like, the vibes, it's just a little shit like that. Like, I noticed that shit. And the nigga that I was with, I try to tell him, like, nigga, you see that car? But as I'm telling him, he worried about some bitches walking by. So when we get to the truck, I'm telling him, my nigga, you tripping, bro. Like, You ain't see what the fuck was going on. He's like, bro, honestly, I wasn't even looking. I'm like, nigga, you can't be living this type of lifestyle and be on this shit we own, my nigga, and not be worrying about the motherfuckers that's around you, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. Like,
my baby, what is you
nigga,
thinking? He said I was looking at the ass, bro.
I'm with niggas, bro. I'm around niggas, bro. I don't get down like that. I'm already being mugged by a whole other nigga. It's another op up there that I done already made eye contact with. I know we got beef for sure. Like, it's already supposed to be smoke.
Mm-hmm.
But he ain't on shit, nigga. I'm standing with my backpack on, but my shit under my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
He in his car with like 3-4 people.
Mm-hmm.
He mugging me because I know he trying to recognize where he know me from, but I already know where I know bro from. So I tell him like, I ain't telling shit, but I try to like, gave brother a little bump, like, nigga, I see what it is, like, okay.
Right. I see what it is.
And I told him, nigga, watch that car. Watch that little red, watch that little motherfucker right there. Then the car disappeared or whatever, and then I ran into the blue car. And that's when I was like, what the fuck going on? So that's when I started being on my toes and shit, because we got a little mob to the car. But where we parked at, I know for a fact we parked by ourselves. So, nigga, if somebody want to follow a nigga, this is going to go however it got to go.
Right.
But see, people be thinking I be capping about this shit, but no, I just be aware of the shit that be going on. I just don't know. I'm not supposed to speak on everything, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just be noticing. So, like, that my shit. That's why I say, like, you gotta move in silence. You gotta move how you gonna move. You can't trust people. Don't never look at people. Don't never try to. You gotta do what you gotta do in this world to get where you need to be, no matter what the fuck that consists of. And that's just some real shit, no matter what it consists, no matter what you're doing, whether it's your hobby, whether it's work, whether it's your kids, that is literally some real shit. You gotta move how you gotta move and do what you need to do to get where you need to be in life. And that's some shit I wish everybody would keep in their mind.
Y'all, if you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 to 9, sometimes 9:30, sometimes 10 Central Time. We are going to go over a little bit because guess what? I barely got through the questions because this shit is getting good. I'm like, hold on. I'm feeling good. Yes. So, yo, I'm just saying. I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. And, yo, because the vibe is good. If y'all fucking with the Couch Chronicles, drop them couches. Drop them couches for sure. Make sure that you follow my guest.
1WayMeezy, and that's another thing. Yeah, I am. So another thing I want everybody to know, I am dropping the Meezy. I ain't going with the basic Meezy no more. It ain't just Meezy on everything. I done already switched it on distro. I done already switched it on I done already went legal all the way with the one-way shit. So it's 1WayMeezy all the way, and that's only my way. You know what I'm saying? And that's up.
Okay.
So
for sure.
I'm rocking with the 1WayMeezy all the way now.
Okay, I'm with it. I like that. Actually, I'm about to, because my dumb ass, I'm not even going to tell y'all what my drunk ass just did. So, on the Instagram right now, because I didn't get a chance to save the last Spotify. So, y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I'm just saying. Now, this is getting good, and I'm not just talking about the TLC, okay? I'm talking about all of this. So I'm actually about to take this and do this. Ew, there we go. 1WayMeezy in this motherfucking bitch, okay? Yeah.
One way.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Now. If you just now tuning in on Instagram, I was recording on Spotify, but my dumb ass actually, let me clean my screen. Hold on. Okay. Ooh. Look at, yes. You see that?
It brought the melanin now.
Right. Yeah. But I was actually recording on Spotify, but my hand was shaking because I'm drunk, and I hit delete. Ooh. So I'm gonna have to, but it's okay because I can always re-record it after the episode is over because the full episode will always be on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's Negro spelling THA real JANELL because you never miss it on YouTube. Okay, it's always right on YouTube. I'm just saying. So another question I wanted to ask, 1WayMeezy.
What's
Hold
good?
on, cause
Yeah, that's a,
he
got a
had to
ring
check
to
me.
it. It got a little
He had to
ring
check
to
me
it,
real
don't
quick. He had to check
I
me.
gotta remember that now.
But let me say this though. When you seen your mom protesting, did it inspire you to protest? Like, did you end up protesting with her, or did you not do it because you was working at the jail?
At first I didn't do it because I was working at the jail and I was always preaching to her about how I feel about Black lives and shit. And I'm just like, man, I don't believe in that shit. Like, y'all niggas tripping. Like, y'all just tripping. Y'all doing that shit because George Floyd died and they doing that shit everywhere. And she was just like, nah, it's bigger than that. You ain't paying attention, da da da. And I'm like, what you mean I ain't paying attention? So I was feeling like,
can I see a lighter?
She was just being a little extra about this shit, and her and my sister, and it took a minute, and
my mama was being extra.
I'm like, y'all niggas bugging, so I'm not even really paying no attention to it till and like a month or so go by, and then I'm start watching shit and really paying attention. I'm like, damn, these niggas is some crooked motherfuckers out here. I was like, damn, okay, and I'm seeing that I'm working at the county and shit too, so I'm like, okay, I'm peeping the fuck shit, so. It did inspire me a little bit, and I did want to back her up because we ain't even had the best of past and shit like that. But at the end of the day, that's my mama, and I only get one of them, so I'm going to rock with her however the fuck I got to at the end of the day, you know? So that's just, I was going to do it whether I wanted to or not, whether I liked it, whether she wanted me to or not, like, I was there.
Facts. That's real.
But she going to be my dog whether nobody else is or not, you know what I'm saying?
That's real. So you ended up protesting with her.
Yep. Gun out.
So was you still working at the time?
Still at the county.
Oh shit.
Still working every day and shit, just thugging it on the weekends. Shit was just
They said it better be some gas. How long you taking to roll?
Oh, y'all playing. Don't play with me. It's so goddamn sticky. That motherfucker stuck. Shit. It's already rolled while y'all trying to play. I just want a little wood, nigga. I just put a little...
Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles. It ain't no fucking limits. If you was listening, well, y'all already know what happened. I'm just saying. Now, I got 1WayMeezy on the motherfucking couch. Now, I was saying Meezy at first. But I'm glad I just put his actual Instagram on there so he don't be checking me about that. But
yeah, nah, you good.
He actually checked.
You ain't tripping.
Oh, he ain't going by Meezy no more. It's 1WayMeezy.
One way, baby.
Okay, because it's only one way, and it's with Meezy. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that's the way, yeah.
Right. So I'm just saying, y'all, this interview has been so fucking dope. If you are just now tuning in on Instagram and you want to see the full interview, you got to go to YouTube. It's the same as my Instagram. For real. Now, where does your name come from?
That's a funny story because I've been asked that a few times, but it really...
Can I see your lighter again?
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave right here. It ain't even no, it ain't even nothing special, to be honest. I was thinking about my name one day because I started making music seriously in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like 2020, 2019, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't have a name. And the names that I was thinking of was corny as fuck. Everybody got a little in front of their name, like Lil Mikey. And I was
you had Lil Mikey?
Yeah, I was like, nah, that's corny as fuck.
Not Lil Mikey, y'all.
No cap. And then I was going, who that?
He said, what up now?
What's good, gang? You already know what's top. Yeah, he's good with it. But I had a bunch of corny ass names and shit. And honestly, I was just thinking about it. So I was like, man, what go with me? Like, what makes me me? And I was like, me. But I can't call myself me. I was like, shit, Meezy. Shit, I was like, it got a little ring to it. So I was rocking with it for a little bit. But when I started dropping music and shit, when I really started dropping music, niggas was like, bro, I was trying to find your song and some other nigga popped up. I was trying to find your song and some other nigga popped up. Yeah, bro, what's up with this? This other nigga with braids. I'm like, damn. But it's my song and my credentials and all that shit, but this other lame ass nigga pop up. I'm like, damn, okay. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I gotta figure out a new name, and then literally a few weeks ago, like a month ago, I was shooting a video or whatever, and I was just like, man, I need my name to pop when niggas see it on the video. It don't just need to be
Meezy.
It need to be like,
1WayMeezy.
and then something else. I was just like, nigga, like, I was gonna try the 2K shit, then I was gonna try
2K
some
Meezy.
words, and I was like, nah, I just.
Go get it, Meezy.
Yeah, I was gonna try all kind of phrases and acronyms and shit like that, and I was just like, nigga, 1WayMeezy. I was like, hold on, 1WayMeezy. So then I typed it in on my shit when I was gonna try and change my name on everything, and it said it was an authentic name, and I was like, that's what it is then. I've been rolling with it for like 2-3 weeks now.
2-3 weeks. 1WayMeezy. And your first interview as 1WayMeezy. Or your first interview, period.
It's actually my first interview, period.
Really?
First
wow, I bust your cherry.
All the way. That motherfucker fresh.
Yes.
Leaking.
Y'all know I love to do that.
Leaking.
Y'all know I love to bust them cherries. So, yes. Yes. Now, do you feel you bring a different sound to the game?
For sure.
How so?
I'm like, nigga told me the other day, I'm like the no cap of OKC. I let him hear some of my unreleased shit, and he was like, yeah, bro, you like the no cap of the city. You know, I was like, bro, I'll be telling myself that, but for you to say that and I ain't even said shit, I was like, nigga, I know I'm on to something. But I got my own flow. I ain't trying to flow bite or none of that shit. I just really like the music just be in me, and whatever I hear, I probably try like 30 flows a song before I pick one.
Damn, really?
Oh yeah, that shit don't just be no like hop on that bitch and I already got no. It'd be like I'm going through different cadences and shit. Like,
really?
Nah, that's not. That ain't gonna ride.
Seriously?
That's
so you go to the studio and you be like,
no, but I could do it in an hour. Yeah, like I could do it all in like 30, 40 minutes.
So how many different cadences and stuff do you go through?
I mean, like at least I know for sure. Like even with my song "Better Me," I think I went through like 8 cadences before I snapped on that one. Just like the one I just made with my little one shit. I said some shit on that, but I said, I've been on the gas and Hornitos. I'm trying to shoot a free throw. At me Casa on Casamigos. She want to get a freak on. Niggas told me I wasn't stepping. I beat the block like Debo. I've been on a vacation mentally, but now it's time to creep on. Like, just little shit like that, like, and the beat, it's a little baby beat, so it's bouncy as fuck. When you hear it, you like, damn, this nigga is stepping on this motherfucker. But when you hear my other music, you like, man, this nigga got his heart in this bitch. So it's like, I ain't got one type of flow and shit. I ain't got just one. I have feelings that need to come out.
Period. That's real.
I got shit that needs to be said. I don't just have like a sound that needs to be. I have feelings that need to be heard. Like I have words that you need to comprehend and interpret and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a little bit deeper. It's never the tip of the iceberg. Like, oh yeah, he's just doing this shit to look good. Like, no, nigga, this shit from the heart, bitch ass nigga. Like,
right.
This is really me. Like, I got a song I made about my son, my firstborn that passed away that I ain't even put out.
Damn.
2019, I ain't even put it in the airways yet. And I can't listen to it without getting emotional and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just little shit like that. That's why I say it's always passion behind this shit. It ain't never for the camera. Fuck the camera. Cause I'm gonna be who I am on and off that motherfucker the same way.
Right. That's real. Now, what has this year brought to your career?
Triumph, and I can say that off the bat because I done been through some shit, and honestly, I done made songs with motivational feelings in the moment, and have come to realize that I done spoke that shit into fruition and have helped myself out. So it's kind of like it's just weird the way the universe works. Because like I said, I was listening to a song on the way over here. Like I told you, I said I was listening to that shit. The devil had a hold of me. I know I'm a sinner. Got uncomfortable to get in my bag, and it's just the beginning. And that was 1.5 years ago I made that song.
Damn, that's deep.
I had just got a job, was just figuring shit out. I was just now getting emotions with shit going. Like everything was just now getting good, and I just got my first crib last Saturday and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just did a whole bunch of first things for me, and that was like a year or so ago that I was speaking. Like, I'm finna be on my shit. I'm finna show niggas like y'all really can't fuck with a nigga with a focused mind, and that was my mindset.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck.
For sure.
Now, are you married?
Was.
Okay.
My kid's mom, we was married.
Okay.
Things just didn't work out between us. Just grew apart too fast, too young, wanted different things, and that's all that was. But we are great parents. She's a great mother to my kids. I can honestly say that. I never knock on that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. If that's who I was just talking to a minute ago, she definitely has a good vibe. Now, what helps you like to keep going, like when you feel depressed or when you're struggling and going through something emotionally?
Honestly, the fact that I'm still here, and I done been through I done been through some bullshit for real, and I'm still fucking waking up. So I'll be like, nigga, ain't shit stopped you yet, nigga. You better get your bitch ass up.
Right.
Keep it pushing, bro. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about you. And that's just that, like, cause I'm not giving a fuck about nobody when I wake up. Nigga, when I wake up and my fucking eyes I lay eyes on that clock, I'm not like, oh, what bro doing? Damn, what he doing? Man, I wonder if so-and-so's. I'm not doing none of that shit, nigga. I'm getting my day started. So nobody else is doing that shit when it comes to you. Unless you pop up in their head throughout the day or some shit. And that's just real shit. People want to be like, no, I'll be caring. I fuck with you. Yeah, you might fuck with you. You might fuck with me, my nigga, but I'm not on your mind 24/7.
Right.
We're not on the phone all goddamn day every day. I'm not your only friend. Like,
that's real.
You got a lot of other shit on your mind, bro. I'm not finna be the only nigga. Nah, I'm charge that shit to the game. So once I start, people definitely gotta stop caring about what the next motherfucker think or worry about their friends and shit like that. Cause that shit don't mean shit. That shit come and go.
That's
for
real.
Sure.
That's fucking real. Now, would you compare yourself to anybody that's in the industry right now?
I'm gonna say no, cause honestly, I'm really different. I listen to some of the verses I be doing on songs and shit. I listen to some of the songs I done hopped on and did myself, and it be mind blowing. Like, my execution I surprise myself with my execution sometimes. So I can't even say I compare myself to nobody.
Right. Okay.
I'm trying to find a way to be me.
Right. Now, do you feel like you found your sound?
Oh yeah.
Now, you gotta find 8 different cadences. So how you feel like you found your sound? Because
my cadences that I go through sound like everybody else's, and the one that I picked don't.
Okay.
You go so used to hearing doom, doom, doom. So everybody gonna hop on that same beat the same way. Doom, doom, doom. I'm gonna hop on the beat a different way. Doom, 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 doom. I'm gonna just switch it out. Like, that's just my mindset. Like, I can't go with how it's set up to be. Let me switch it up. Like the way Lil Baby hop on beats. He don't hop on the beat and be just ABC bar, ABC bar, ABC bar, CDC. No, that should be like, I can't explain it. Music does something to me, and it's just crazy. I fucks with music the long way, for sure.
Now, is it a way you can kind of describe it, what it does to you?
It's crazy because it makes me like I could rage in a happy way. Doing a song so good. I can make a song so good and be in that bitch so fucking happy. I like to punch a wall down. Like, I could literally just like tear through some 2x4s and just be so full of fucking energy and so adrenaline, going off adrenaline. And I'm just so like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just in that bitch teed up, like, trying to cool down, like, nigga, you know what the fuck I just did? Like,
some hard shit.
Yeah, like some shit like that. Like, people don't understand. Like, that shit brings energy to me. Like, it's a whole nother. it's another
Yeah, you a
vibe for
Gemini,
me.
so that's
Like
really probably your other.
my mute, like being
That
able
your
to
other
do
you.
music is my legit coping skill for sure.
Hey.
Like I can't smoke enough weed to even stay sane. Let me say that. My mind be that gone every day.
Right. Now, what helps you find a beat? Y'all, my eyes are so low. Look at me. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles. It ain't no fucking limits. Okay? I'm fucking. Look at me. I'm lit.
Well,
I feel good. I got 1WayMeezy on the motherfucking couch. Did y'all hear me? 1WayMeezy. Make sure you follow and support him.
So, I guess to find a beat for me, it's more so like the beats talk to me.
Right.
And
I feel that.
let me say it like this, and the people who do music understand. They'll understand when I say.
Feel that.
I can't hop on a beat if my mind won't allow me to. If I can escape to a place on that song to where I can pull shit out and it just fucking spill out on the paper, it ain't meant for me to do that song. And I would never force a song.
Right.
I hear hella songs and hella niggas that try to force songs and force lyrics that they done wrote that they feel is hard that just don't fucking go. And it's like, bro, just hold on, just pull it back. Did that shit make sense to you? That shit don't even sound good, bro. Like, that shit is ass. Bro, just don't even, just cut it off. Just restart. Just scrap the paper, throw it away, burn that motherfucker, just start over.
Right.
So, like, I mean, just, you gotta be able to literally put your all into a song.
Yes, I get.
You can't just hop on it and just do it because it sounds good, for real.
I definitely get that. Now, what's your recording process like?
It's pretty fucking fast and.
Pretty fucking fast.
Yeah, it is fast as shit. So like, I go in the studio. Usually I got the beat picked out. I kind of got somewhat of a little hook row, like probably like 2 bars.
Okay, so you be in there singing?
Yeah, I be singing ish. Like right now, I've been a little sick, so I ain't been in that bit for like 2 weeks. But no, like, I don't be singing. I try to put me on that bitch. I don't even say that's singing. That's just like it sound how it sound, and I'm just saying it how I need to say it. But honestly, I go in that bitch off the Bud Light, and my mind do the rest. I just remember the lyrics when I'm done.
It ain't Bud Light Platinum though.
Man, I take me a little tall boy in that bitch. Take 2 of them hoes in there, and I take me a little half pint of some E.99, probably some. I might take some Hornitos. It's either some Erkin Jerk or some Hornitos, and I'll be in that big going
Not the
crazy.
Hornies.
Going crazy.
Now, do you ever get anxiety when it comes to performing?
All the time. All the time.
How you deal with it?
I drink.
Okay.
I be like half drunk on the stage, like I remember half the lyrics. I'm just trying to vibe with y'all niggas. Y'all just hear the song over me though. Just listen to this motherfucker that's playing. Like
now, let me ask you this: do you have performance tracks?
No, and let me say yes, I do, but I just haven't figured out
what
which
is a
ones.
performance track then? Since you said yes.
I would say Better Me is a performance track.
No. Okay, so tell me what it is though. What is a performance track?
The song that I can perform that I'm most comfortable with. I know the lyrics to.
No.
No,
so a performance track is whenever you have just your backgrounds and you do your main vocals by yourself.
Oh no, I ain't setting that shit up like that. But yeah, I would love to do that shit. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I would do that. There's a couple songs that I know I could just rip, and I'm like, nigga, nah, y'all guys to hear me. Like, right. Yeah, no, for sure. I get what you mean. Yeah, no, that's something to work on. No, ain't nobody ever brought that up to me.
Yeah, that's a performance track. A lot of times, whenever you going out to perform, a lot of times people go with the music behind them, which, cool. I'm not knocking it because sometimes I would do the same thing too because I'm like, I see superstars doing the same motherfucking thing too, and it's because sometimes they don't feel like singing their whole song. I'm just saying. But
I feel that. I feel that. Because sometimes nigga don't got the energy to be.
Yeah, I've seen people get on the stage and have their whole song play, and they start rolling us. Or, I'm not kidding. Or they'll start smoking on stage, and then they'll be like, you know what I'm saying, like expecting the crowd to just, I guess, either know it or I just be like, is this real? Like, am I really alive right now, or am I in a...
No, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
So I'd be like, But a lot of times, even if I don't give a fuck if I run out of breath, guess what? I'm going to have my performance track.
Man,
and I'm going to be performing that motherfucker. And y'all going to be like, you ran out of breath, but you did your thing. That, yeah, sure did.
Oh, these is crack. Hey, if y'all don't know about these niggas, hey.
Y'all know you come to the Couch
Nigga,
Chronicles.
These is the shits right
I put
here.
some little snacks in here for y'all. You know.
The
That way, because you never know, you might get the munchies. Now, I'm vegan. I'm not going to eat nothing in here. Actually, this is vegan. These little sour heads and these little ring pops. But I'm not finna suck on no ring pops right now. You know.
I was so finna grab that too. No, I was just thinking the same shit.
Yeah, I'm not finna suck no ring pop right now. But I will crush that bitch up like it's a motherfucking pill and eat it piece by piece if I wanted it right now. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles. It ain't no fucking limits. I'm just saying. I got 1WayMeezy on the motherfucking couch. I still got some more questions because guess what? It don't matter. We on YouTube and we on Instagram, and I'm going to re-record at the end for my Spotify. So if you're going to be listening on Spotify, it will be posted by tomorrow. I promise. I promise. Okay? So, now, what's 5 things that you are grateful for?
First of all, my peoples. Because through all the bullshit that I done had going on, them niggas could have washed their hands with me, but they still here rocking with me.
Right.
And they believed in me, and they might have talked some shit to get me to where I need to be, but they pushed me. So that's my peoples. My kids, because they made me never want to give up on them.
Right.
I'm thankful for opportunities, first of all, because that's some shit that everybody ain't giving.
That's 3.
Let's see. It's so much. Let me say this, and this is another thing a lot of people wouldn't even say. I'm thankful for my boss. Because I got a fucked up ass temper, and this nigga's put up with that shit, and it's kept me employed, and it's helped me get to where I need to be in life and shit.
That's
like
what's
that.
up.
So that's a nigga that I respect a lot, because we both got the same temperaments on some like fuck it type shit when we get mad, and we thugged it out, and really we on some like contract and shit, so we ain't even on no big business type shit, but we still getting it done, and I still make a nice amount of money a month to be able to take care of myself. So I appreciate him for even extending the hand, the opportunity to even put me in that position.
That's real.
And then last, man, I'm gonna just say I'm thankful for God for even possessing me for the ability and the talents to even know and the knowledge to even be able to channel my talents and actually learn them and fucking like explore them to the point where I can make money off of them. They can help me, and I can like show other people, motivate somebody else, and make somebody else feel good about themselves because it's something that I was able to get under wraps and learn. Like
I know God probably like, not you put me last.
Nah, because that's the one people need to listen to the most. People put that shit first, but God always needs to be put last because...
Oh, wow.
No, listen. Because you say you put God first, but don't nobody ever put God first. Everybody put themselves first and think about God last whenever they get to where they need to be. So you have to acknowledge God at the end of where you get to roll, because at the end of the day, without him, you wouldn't even be here, and your peoples and shit. So my peoples helped me get here. That's why I started this shit.
Right.
But God helped me see the bigger picture at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
He's my faith. He's my person that I get my fucking higher learning and shit from. You know what I'm saying? And my fucking end motivation that everything will be good in the end and everything is going to work out how it was supposed to be worked out, not how I want it to be.
Facts. Now, 1WayMeezy, how will next year be different than this year?
I'm going to have my foot on niggas next year. More videos, more music. I'm doing more vision, more reactions, more everything. My face finna be everywhere.
Yeah, the reactions. That's what's up. Now, what's been the worst year for you?
2019, the year I lost my son, my firstborn, divorced my ex-wife, shit, lost my house that I was staying in, didn't have a car, battling back and forth with the police and shit on dumb shit when I was getting pulled over.
They was mad because you walked out of work.
Didn't have no fucking music, like, just thugging it out of my car. I stayed with my kids' mama at their house and shit for a few weeks. It was bad. Just always tired of just staying with somebody else and shit. That was my biggest thing. Like, I gotta quit that shit.
Now, how did you bounce back?
By staying grounded and staying believing in myself.
Right.
Keeping my day job.
Right.
Still doing my side shit. Still staying strong, hustling and shit. Like, believing in myself even if nobody else do.
Right. Now, who or what got you into music?
I got me into music young because my peoples don't even do that shit. My daddy don't know shit about it. He don't know the first thing about a recording studio. Yeah, he literally don't know nothing about this shit. He thinks the soundboard and the fucking multi-platinum studio is the coolest shit in the world. Like, first thing he be talking about, you know how to operate on them fucking buttons? I'm like, bro, I could do that shit. It's just everything gets mapped to certain shit, bro. That's it. You just gotta read. Like, you gotta look at what you're doing. Then my mama, she could sing and shit, but she ain't never really did music, like instruments and shit like that.
Mama
so,
the
like,
singer. Shout out to Mama.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to my moms. And then, like...
Oh, shout out to Pops, too, because...
For sure. Shout out my nigga. He moving into a new house tomorrow and shit. That's why I gotta
congratulations,
get my bitch ass up
Pops,
early in the
from
morning.
the couch.
My pops moving into a new house tomorrow. I just moved into a new house last Friday. My sister just moved into her new shit a month ago.
And my new Christmas single just dropped today, so make sure that you go check that out. It's on Apple, Spotify.
I ain't heard
it's
it
on
yet.
Instagram. What?
But I'm gonna listen to it when I get in the car because I got them speaker knockers.
Bet. Yes, my first Christmas song. So y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Now, have you ever been into any legal trouble?
Yeah, a few times. As an adult, though, I just beat a little dumbass. I ain't beat this shit. I gotta pay this little fucking fine for this motherfucker. But, no, I told this nigga truck up. He hit my car. You see my car out there and shit. I got some rims on it. It ain't the best, but this the best car I done got, and I've always got all my shit by myself. My peoples ain't never gave me no shit.
Right.
I ain't never been no, you take this car, take the... Nah, I got all my shit myself. But... No, he hit my car a couple months ago, and I hopped out the car tweaking and tore his shit up. And yeah.
What you mean?
And I was kicking that motherfucker, tore the windows. I was hitting the mirrors and shit on that bitch. And I told him and his girl I was gonna beat them the fuck up. And yeah, I was tripping. It was just like I was sitting there on my phone and
This
niggas
is
hit
one
my car.
angry Gemini, y'all.
No, because I just got hit. A week before that, like literally 7 days before that.
So he was like, I'm tired. This is it.
I'm
this
like,
is
what
the
y'all
last
niggas doing?
straw.
The first thing they say when I hop out the car, man, I didn't see you. Man, I just fucking lose it every time. I'm like, my nigga, what you didn't see, bro? I got beats in this bitch. I'm vibrating windows, nigga, lights on in this bitch. I'm like the most obnoxious thing going at 1 in the morning, my nigga. How you ain't see me? But I hopped out tweaking on folks and shit. Yeah, that's just how that happened and that shit. They gave me a little ticket for that shit.
Damn. What they called it, disturbing the peace?
No, destruction of personal property. It was a company. It was a company trip.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I ain't tripping. They paid me for that shit because I got full coverage insurance.
If y'all niggas make money, bro, pay for full coverage insurance.
Oh, I got full
nigga.
coverage, baby.
Pay for that shit, bro. It's worth it for real.
Who you insurance with?
Stay for one.
Oh, okay.
I got Jake.
Do you?
Jake from State Farm.
You know what? I was honestly, you know what? They actually just sent me a message. What up, though, Mav? Mav just tapped in. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him. He's in Tulsa right now. If you're looking to get some studio time, if you're looking to get some custom beats, any mixing, mastering, tap in with Mav. That's mav.gd. He got some good deals going on right now. He got beat packs, beat deals. Make sure y'all tap in with him. I'm telling y'all, y'all ain't gonna regret it. I'm just saying.
I need to tap in, bro. Shit.
Yeah, he got some Christmas deals going. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, if you looking to get your man or woman something for Christmas, or men, if you looking to get your woman something and they artists, get them a beat, get them some studio time.
No cap.
Invest in their career. You know what I'm saying? Promote them. You know, do something to help their career. If they
help them go further in life, goddammit.
Yes,
no matter how it is.
Definitely. So that's definitely what y'all need to do. I got one way Meezy on the motherfucking couch. Shout out to the motherfucking TLC. Where the shout out to the bottom TLC. It is
we know
holding the phone, right?
Yep.
It's holding the phone right now. But if we need a shot, guess what? I will hold the phone to get the shot. I'm just saying. I'm a little tipsy. Y'all see my eyes is super low. Okay.
I
So
got
if you
one
just
more
now,
brewski in me.
right. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limit. So I'm just saying. Now, when you record, do you bring like an entourage?
Nah, I ain't with all that shit. I be recording by myself, if anything. I don't need all that shit. I go in the booth and close the door for 30, 40 minutes. You know, I come out and let me hear how that sound.
Right. Now, about how long does it take you to record?
About 25 minutes or so if I got it mapped. But nah, if I go in there, I can do everything in an hour for real.
Okay.
60 minutes or less.
Just one song?
A whole song. Like a whole nice, fully done, ad-libbed, everything out. A whole song in an hour.
Okay.
But if it's mapped, I could do 2 or 3 of them jumps.
Right,
Go in there and lay them down right there and there. Like one take.
Right. Now, do you have like a saying or like a quote that you go by every day?
Oh, yeah. I go by that quote every day, the early bird get the worm, because I wake up early.
Right.
Everybody I know, I call niggas.
What time you
late,
wake
like,
up?
I get up at 4:35 sometimes.
Say less. That's what time I go
that's
get my
when I
girl.
I mean, it's for work and shit, but like, niggas be like, "Well, you be up too early." Man, even when I'm not at work, I'm getting up at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you gonna do sleeping, nigga? You can't get shit done. You sleep, nigga. And all you hear is these famous niggas talking about, nigga, you sleeping half your life. If you sleep 8 hours a day, you sleeping a third of your life away.
Damn.
Who the fuck wants to be doing that shit? But I'm not, nigga. I can go 2 hours. I can go on a 30-minute power nap and go all day.
A power nap?
I could power nap for 30 minutes.
I need my rest.
I can sit just like this.
And don't let me take my medicine.
Wake up like, all right, come on, let's start the day again. Like, let's just get it.
No, it ain't no all right. It's drive yourself.
Oh, hell nah. I got a different type of
I don't
drive.
need to go nowhere.
Like, and when I'm ready to crash, I can crash.
Man, I've done some of my best hooks right after wiping the eye boogies and brushing my teeth. Barely. Matter of fact, they wouldn't even let me brush my teeth right after wiping my eye boogies out. What is you talking about? Like, what?
I can sleep on instinct. Like, I could drink a whole 12-pack of Red Bull and go straight to sleep.
Red Bull? Hold on. I thought you was going to say Brewski. But this nigga said Red Bull? And go right to sleep.
Go straight to sleep for like 12 hours.
Well, it's like juice, too.
It don't matter what energy drink it is. I can drink some pre-workout, go to sleep. So, like, that shit don't do shit for me. Like, my body's wired different. Like, when I say I gotta get to it, I gotta get to it. When I need to crash, I need to crash. When I need to wake up, I'm gonna be up. Like, that's just how my body works.
Right. Right.
That's just how this shit gotta be.
Now, how do you think the music scene is going in Oklahoma?
Better than it was going 10 years ago, let me say that. Because 10 years ago, wasn't nobody like, nigga, you make music? Yeah, alright, I'm throwing this CD out the window as soon as I get it from you.
Oh, damn.
I mean, that's just how it was. But nowadays, these niggas actually coming with some shit. Now niggas are sounding like industry niggas and shit, so.
Do you think you sound like an industry nigga?
I could be in the industry.
But do you think you sound like an industry nigga?
Not one that's already out. I sound like I'm already out, but nah. Let me say yes, but
Okay.
nah, I don't sound like nobody that's out.
Okay. Alright.
But I can flow switch and still flows if I need to, because on me, I can pull off a little baby flow.
Okay. Let me find out. Now, what do you think your career needs to blow?
People to realize what the fuck real music is. Real lyrics, nigga, because we can talk about guns all goddamn day long and don't be talking about nothing.
Right.
But nigga, I'm telling y'all niggas how to wake up, go get a bag and shit without having to just say that shit blatantly. Nigga, I'm making you feel good about this shit. Like, cause everybody done been where I've been. I done been where everybody else been at least a time or two.
Right, right.
So I was just like on my second verse of Better Me, I said, looking back on the past, like, damn, how could I do better? Too used to being temporary, so now I'm in this forever. Want to see my niggas at home. I'm tired of writing them letters, but I can't change what I can't control, so now I just get to the cheddar. Like, that's some real shit.
Right, that is.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, whoever thought it was over, you ever thought it was over, ain't got another chance. When I was down, I was lonely and I ain't have a plan. Gotta stay down till you come up so you can be the man. But I ain't capping, just rapping. I'm trying to see them bands. Like, that's real shit. Like, I'm not saying no extra shit. I ain't talking about no.
Okay.
Like, that's
Let's go. Let's go.
That's my boy Freaky be saying that shit. Let's go. No cap. Shout out Freaky. No cap.
That's dope.
But yeah, that's how I be thinking about my lyrics every day. Like, I be incorporating that shit in my life. Like, damn, I really done spoke this shit into existence. Like, this shit really be happening to me. And I just was in the moment with the song. Like,
Right.
And that was just the emotions that came out. Like, I don't be intentionally trying to be. I am not one of them pun intended niggas. I don't do that shit to purposely get a response. Nah, fuck all that shit. I just happened to. That shit it needed to come out, and it just happened to come out that good. Like, nah, for real.
That's dope. Now, what's the biggest thing that you struggle with as an artist?
Caring about opinions. Because some criticism you take from people that you care the most, and it's not always what you want. You like, damn, nigga, I thought you was down with the squad. You sound like an op.
Right.
Nah, that's just what that be sometimes. So, like, sometimes you feel like your people that's closest to you ain't in your circle and shit, and that shit might burn a little deeper than it's supposed to, but that's a nigga biggest battle is being able to accept criticism from people closest.
Right. Wow. That's real, though. Now, if y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits, okay? I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 to 9, sometimes 9:30, sometimes 10 Central Time. I got a few more questions, and then we're going to wrap it up. Always make sure that you read the description on YouTube and, I guess today, Instagram. And I will be posting it on Spotify. It will be a little bit late because I am going to have to re-record. But it's okay because I will get it done. All right? I thank y'all for tuning in. I got some more questions. I got 1WayMeezy on the motherfucking couch. We're going to jump right back into these questions. Now, what's the biggest... Oh, I already asked you that. Who in your family supports you?
Who in my family supports me?
Or everybody in your family supports you?
I'm not going to say that because I don't know how everybody feel. I'm going to say for sure, I know my sister believe in me. She might not always show like, oh, that was hard. Oh, that's hard. Be always bumping my shit, but I know at the end of the day.
Nah, you know what? I used to think that, but my sister know all my songs. She probably know all your shit.
I don't know. I don't break my neck to look for support. Let me say that because I feel like I've gotten a lot of my best support and my rawest support from people I have no fucking clue. Like,
Right.
so
That's
I'm
real.
gonna say, like, my sister, I know for sure she believes in me. My mama, I know she believes in me because it wasn't until she first heard my song "Victim in the Streets" and she was just like, "Damn." And I was just like, "Mama, I felt victim in the streets. Can't let a nigga play me out." You know what I'm saying? And I said some shit, and she's just like, "Damn, you
talking
that shit really happened." And she
Yeah.
just was like, "I'm listening to your music now. I'm not just hearing the sounds and you trying to flow." Like, she started listening to it, so now I know my mom actually listens to everything and shit. My pops, he's hit and miss because he gets so caught up in sound sometimes, but I know he believes, like, I work hard in it, so he don't think that I'm just bullshitting with it, but he definitely is gonna be the critic that I'm like, damn, nigga, I thought you was gonna rock with this. You know what I'm saying? But nah,
Yeah.
them is my top three. I know my boy Art Freaky fuck with it. Everybody like my absolute pinky ring circle. Everybody I know fucks with it, but it's not like outside. I ain't gonna say everybody I went to school with be supporting or nigga. I don't know.
Right.
Cause everybody faked in the motherfucker after you walk across the stage.
Right. Damn. Now, what do you think Oklahoma needs right now?
Oklahoma needs money. More of it. We need more of it. More fucking money. More people that believe in what the fuck we got going on. More people that believe in the music scene.
Mm-hmm.
We need more attention. And we getting the wrong attention from people who ain't got the credentials to back the shit that they speaking on.
Facts. That's so true.
Cause we got too many niggas that's out here like, oh nigga, we was on the block. Nigga, you was getting smacked up when we was in right. It's just like niggas like that. Like, man, it just be hella niggas, man. I ain't.
Damn.
I just know how to play my role. Let me say that. I just know how to play my role. You hear me? We need more.
Right.
We need to get our money up, and we need to get our connects up, for real.
Mm-hmm. Right. More connections, for sure. Now, depression and mental health is rarely talked about in the Black community.
Facts.
So, how do you deal with any mental health or depression issues?
I put that shit in one of them.
Something like I put everything in one of these. In one of these.
That's a tip jar.
In one of these, it's empty. And you know what I do?
I put it on some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Just go in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Because can't nobody help me deal with it. Can't nobody really help you deal with the feelings that you got going on inside your head, because people are always going to go off of what you're giving off. They're never going to feel exactly what you feel. You'll never truly be able to express exactly how you feel and get somebody to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind is your mind is a matrix.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that I feel, I just found a way to put that shit on a fucking song, really.
Mm-hmm.
And it just feels better.
Right.
It just always feels better to vibe off the shit that you was fucking bottling up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be all fucking day biting my teeth and shit. You know what I'm saying? But on me, when I'm like, man, fuck, I'm just nigga, it's fucking coming. And I fucking get in that studio and I got the headphones on and shit. I'm like, man, just letting it out and shit. It's like, yeah, like now I'm relaxed. I ain't even tripping on none of that shit. Like, now I'm finna be, yeah, like now I'm in my mood. I'm happy, this shit, yeah. Now everything working out how it's supposed to be. Like, I ain't even tripping no more. Like, yeah, fuck all that shit I was mad about earlier. I made a successful song.
Right. That's real.
So, like, I literally have to find ways to just put all that shit up, even if it takes me a week to get to the studio because I got too much shit going on. Like, that's another thing people ain't willing to put into perspective, bro. Sometimes you got to bottle your feelings up and put them aside for a certain amount of time and come back to them. To let them out. You can't just fucking push them shits off and be like, oh, that was 10 years ago. Nigga, but you think about it every day. So was it really 10 years ago? Did you really let go of it? Or you still holding on to that shit? Because I be holding on to shit. I ain't gonna, nigga, everybody do. I got some shit on my back right now. Goddamn, like, I ain't, nigga. But it's a time and place for everything. And that's not just for actions.
That's deep. Now, who do you consider your superhero, or who do you look up to?
My motherfucking pops.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
My
The one
pops.
that's the hardest on you.
The one that's the hardest on me, because no matter what the fuck is going on, he has seen me in my worst and has still been the same person and has never changed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the type of person I want to be. No matter what, he ain't gonna give in because of my circumstances. He ain't gonna give up and let up because of my circumstances. He ain't gonna cower down because of what the fuck going on. He gonna stand on the shit that he believe in, and that's how I believe that I am. Like, I gotta stand on the shit that's for me always. Like, I gotta always be here for the shit that I believe in, to be firm in my
Right.
and my choices and shit, and know that I'm making the right choices for myself, because I can't let somebody else alter or make them decisions for me. You know what I mean? So it's definitely he's definitely my hero as far as everything. I can't say no rappers and shit because you don't know what them niggas do behind the scenes, but I know for a fact when it came down to fuck with my pops, nigga, the lights ain't never been cut off. And that's no shade to my moms and shit, because everybody live different lives and shit, but nigga, he just believed in different shit, and he just made sure that we didn't see shit that he had to go through 10 times growing up. And my mom did her motherfucking best too. She a motherfucking saint. I respect her today. I die. And it's only been a couple times some motherfuck shit like that happened, you know what I'm saying? But we was just more prone to see that more shit with my mama, because, you know what I'm saying, just how shit was. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad I did, because, nigga, that shit made me who I am today. Oh, God, I know how to make a motherfucking meal stretch. I know how to go shop off $100. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get through I know how to live below my means to get to where I need to be. And it's people like that I've ran into that I feel like abuse their situations and don't take appreciation for the shit that they given in life. So I appreciate all the little shit that I was given, and all the little tips and all the little everything from like the shit that I seen in the kitchen, from cooking to the way I want to clean my shoes, to the way I need to iron my clothes, to the way I dress myself when I'm speaking to a random. Like, I pay attention to that shit. I might not speak on that shit, but it shows in who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be like, yeah, your kid's respectful when they talk to my peoples and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I am. It's just you said when I came here, I was like, yes, ma'am. Like, no, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, it's yes, ma'am. Like, nigga, but you, if you'd have came in here like, nigga, sit down and been rude and shit, I'd have been like, yeah, all right, bro. Like, it'd have been bro all night. I'd have been rude as fuck. But you didn't come at me with that energy, so I ain't gonna come at you with that shit. I'm coming at you like how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got good morals, but I created my own fucked up demise in my own background. So that shit, ain't none of that shit on my parents. That shit all on me, to be honest.
Right. Now, if you didn't have music, what would you have?
I had cutting hair. I be doing stereos, putting in stereos in niggas' cars and shit like that. I got a lot of shit I do to make money. I never not find a way to make some money. And if it's easy enough to do, I promise I'll add it to the list.
Now, my last two questions is, how's your support from Oklahoma?
Fuck them. Because they all support the niggas that got big names and the niggas that think they're going to ride with them because they went to school with them or some shit. They're going to show some love. I don't care about Oklahoma support, because y'all either going to be with me or y'all not.
Right.
Oklahoma always hops on the bandwagon after a nigga done got solidified by some motherfuckers out of state. So I don't care about Oklahoma supporters. Fuck them. I got like 10 people I know that outside of my little circle that be like, nigga, your music hard. They be sending me shit all the time. Shout out my nigga Morante. Yeah, like, nigga be showing love all the time. My nigga Sonny, he be showing love, be sending me shit. He
Sonny
was like,
Beast?
nah, he one of my boys and shit. He just sent me this shit like this the other day, and I was like, nigga, that shit warmed my motherfucking heart. Look, it said it right here. It say the top artist he was listening to this year.
Oh, that's dope.
Couldn't stop listening to my Cold Stepper from my album. He in my top 0.5% of listeners. Like, come on, like, that shit hard. Like, little shit like that. I'm like, nigga, that's tough.
That's dope.
That shit means something to me, because, you know, he listening to the lyrics that I'm pulling out from my heart. He ain't just listening to the shit that I just threw on that bitch, because I needed a filler song for the album. Like, nah, nigga, now I'm finna be on some, like, nigga, I'm stepping on everything I touch. Like, when I say I got some shit, I got some shit. Like,
oh yeah, I'm here.
Man.
Now, my last question is, what's your best quality as an artist?
My versatility.
Everybody says that.
But it's not my versatility in my sound. It's my versatility in my vernacular.
Okay.
So people wouldn't understand. Some people don't
Tell
get what that shit is, but your vernacular is like the way you carry yourself. Like niggas you're like a country.
He just said it's the way I carry myself in the way okay, go ahead.
You know, like, I mean, it's just like your vernacular is like it's the perfect way. It's like just the way you carry yourself, like how you sing. But like my vernacular on a Lil Durk song ain't gonna be like my vernacular on a Jamie Ray song, the country nigga rap nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna step a little different. My subject matter is gonna always be different. I can change it. I'm not just gonna be a one-sided nigga who only has this one topic. You always hearing about some bitches, a car, or a gun. Nigga, I don't have to do that. You know why?
I'll be tagging him. I'll tag his Instagram.
Just like
and
what's the name?
On the back.
My boy, La Russell.
That nigga's music is different. His subject matter is exquisite. He ain't talking about no average shit. That's a different type of guy right there. So like La Russell he top tier right now. Him and Akeem Ali. Them niggas is different. And when you listen to them, it's like, bro, you can't hop on a song with them and just try to be average.
Right.
You can't go on that bitch with no ABC flow. So I mean, music is definitely music has to be in you. It's not some shit you can just say that you want to do because it looks fun. To be able to produce good music and keep real music alive, there has to be true passion behind it.
That is so true.
Cause I can't hop on shit and just be like, oh, it sounds good. I threw some auto tune on that bit. It's right.
I gotta be able to be like, nigga, I put my motherfucking all in this bitch, and every time I hear it, I'm like grinding my teeth because I can't get enough of it. I got that bitch on repeat for 2 weeks straight and ain't listen to another song. Like that be me, you know what I'm saying? So it's different.
Right. Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles. It ain't no fucking limits. I'm lit. I'm lit as fuck. I got 1WayMeezy on the motherfucking couch. I just finished his interview, so if you just now tuning in, make sure that you go to the YouTube because you can always watch the full visual on YouTube. It's Negro spelling THA real JANELL. If I don't have the full episode on Spotify up tonight, it will be up tomorrow. So make sure that you listen tomorrow on Spotify for yes, and I will also be on live tomorrow because I have a guest tomorrow because he had to work all week, so I will be live tomorrow night. So if you get a chance to tune in, catch me on the couch tomorrow. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always make sure that you read the description on YouTube and Spotify and Instagram today. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you do want to support the couch, you can Cash App or PayPal. THA real JANELL. I do take tips. And also make sure that you follow my guests. Please make sure that you follow my guests. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy, y'all. And that's all we're trying to spread. Okay? I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. Do you have any shout outs that you want to?
Man, shout out my boy Freaky the Prophet boy. Shout out my big sister. Shout out my parents for sure.
Period.
Big ups to all my clients, the niggas that help me keep the money to be able to do this shit.
What's up. Y'all, he also do tattoos. Tap him on.
Man, shout out to niggas that believe that we gonna go somewhere. Like, I ain't leaving nobody that was here from the ground up. I promise you that.
Right. Shout out to the twins. Shout out to baby mama.
On me, always. Big shout out to my kiddos. Big shout out to my babies.
I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sending positive vibes and good energy your way. If you're going out tonight, be safe. Be
Don't
safe.
drink and drive, man. That shit ain't safe.
It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no.
I gotta drive
limit.
home, and I've been drinking, but don't listen to me.
Listen, if you need to stay, you know you can stay for a while.
No, I'm finna go. I'm finna go grab my work truck. I'm finna go put some furniture in my house that I bought this morning because I'm on that grown shit. I got furniture in the
right in
yeah.
your crib. You just got. I know that's right. Yeah, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I will see y'all tomorrow.
No
I'll see y'all
doubt.
tomorrow. Yeah.